You're watching Sports Icons. Subscribe. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Champ.
So this weekend over there in Belfast, we're going to have the second return fight for one Gypsy King Tyson Fury, and he will be taking on Francesco Pianeta. I've known him for a few years, not personally, I mean, as in I've watched him for a few years, and he has a record of 35 wins, 21 of those by stoppage, with 4 losses, and 3 of those by stoppage, and 1 draw. So this is the fight that, no matter what kind of condition and shape Tyson Fury is, he should walk through Pianeta. Now, Pianeta, actually, his very last fight, he lost. And he lost to Petar Milas. Now, he was an undefeated fighter in himself in 11-0, and he lost by unanimous decision. Before then, he did win a 3-round knockout over Daso Simovic. And before then, he lost to Kevin Johnson by knockout in round number 7, where Kevin Johnson just put him out. Kevin Johnson, of course, is Daniel Dubois' next opponent. So this will kind of show you the kind of level that Pianeta is at. He's at journeyman level. That's exactly what he is. He's there to lose to Tyson Fury. Now, I would love Tyson Fury to go in there and just blitz him. But with a pending fight against Deontay Wilder next in November, December time, then he really needs to get a few rounds in, as in get that timing and those reflexes back. That, you know, it's okay to do it on the pads and, you know, to show hand speed on the pads. It's okay to do it in sparring, but on the live fight night where somebody is literally throwing big bombs at you, he needs his reflexes. He needs to get as much in as possible. Whereas Tyson Fury could probably finish off Pianeta in the first round or two, let's be honest. I want to see him string it out for a little bit. No cocking around, just get in there and just give him an absolute boxing masterclass. Move your feet, stay behind the jab, and when you're ready, drop the right hand, put him out. And I'm kind of hoping, and I'm going to predict that that's exactly what Tyson Fury is going to do, and I'm going to go for a 7th round stoppage win for Tyson Fury. Now, that's not to say, even if he went all 12 rounds with Pianeta, that that's going to be a good thing, because he's got the rounds in to prepare him for Wilder. I don't see that. I still don't see Tyson Fury as ready, but hey, who knows? Who knows what's going on with the Gypsy King, right? Who in truth knows? So I really want to see him in there and just put on an absolute masterclass to give me confidence. Just as a fan of his, I want to have just a little bit of glimmer of hope that he can go in there against Wilder and demolish him. That's what I want. But will it happen? The chances are not looking good, hence the reason why Wilder wants this fight. Speaking of Wilder, he's going to be over there in Belfast. I believe he's going to be doing some commentary for BT Sport and some punditry work potentially. But there's also going to be another guest in the building, in one Shannon the Cannon Briggs. And he says that it's going to get messy. So Shannon Briggs is no stranger to crashing press conferences and all these kind of things. He's going to make his name out there. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's done it with David Haye and Vladimir Klitschko and others in the past as well. And of course, he's done it to one Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder, he chickened out of a fight with Shannon Briggs, and that's the absolute facts of it. They said to Shannon Briggs, we can't really afford to pay you. And Briggs said, okay, just pay me whatever. They said, well, we can give you 250 grand, I think it was. And he went, okay. Then they come back to him and said, yeah, actually, no, we can't. We can only give you 100 grand. He went, okay. Then they come back again, 50 grand. He went, okay. And they never heard from Team Wilder again. So don't be surprised if Shannon Briggs gets into a bit of a confrontation with Deontay Wilder and Briggs steal the show. Now, I know that the main event is Carl Frampton against Jackson. And to be honest, nobody's really talking about that fight. This whole Tyson Fury comeback thing has overshadowed it, and it's unfortunate for Carl Frampton. I don't think he's going to be too disappointed by it, because he's still going to get paid no matter what, right? But anyway, going back to this fight, this is a fight that I was going to give Tyson Fury a pass in. I didn't really care what he looked like. I didn't care how he beat him, just as long as he beat him. And I was going to give him a pass, much like I did with Sefer Seferi, because he's on a bit of a comeback. Okay, I was going to give him like 3 or 4 fights of this kind of level, maybe step up each time, and then eventually look to make an assault on one of the champions or contenders, the fringe contenders for the the titles like a Dillian White, etc., Kubrat Pulev. So I was quite willing to give him a pass on this one, but because he's going straight in with Wilder, for me, I've got this feeling that he's selling his lineal. That's what I think it is. But so he's going to have to be judged on this one. If he don't look good, he don't look good. For me, I'm going to look at this fight as a legitimate fight for him, and I'm going to judge him on his performance. He's not going to get a pass with me like he did with Sefer Seferi. He really isn't, and I'm sure you guys will be exactly the same and can understand why he deserves no pass on this one. If you're going to be fighting Wilder next, or a Joshua next, or a Dillian White next after then this fight, you need to be judged on. So no more clowning around. If you start hugging him and carrying him around like a baby in the weigh-ins, I'm not going to be impressed. I want to see him in that ring serious. That's what I want to see him in there with. And that's what I hope he's going to do. He needs to take this fight real serious. Stop all the clowning around, because the Belfast locals will not appreciate that at all. Okay? But anyway, that's my thoughts on it all. For me, I think Tyson Fury, this is what I'd like. And I believe it's going to happen, that he's going to stop Pianeta in round number 7. That's what I think is going to happen. And I believe that Deontay Wilder and Shannon Briggs will overshadow this event when them two go at it. Anyway, you drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all on the next video.